I think sometimes we need to be reminded how scummy these Conservative Party members are. Now, yesterday I uploaded a video about Peter Bone and putting his schlong in the face of a staffer while he's under investigation now. But nothing will happen. Well, there's another one. Andrew Rosindell. Now, it seems to be a little bit under the radar, it does. But no one seems to want to talk about these things. But we need to be reminded how, like I say, how scummy these Tories really are. This guy's heir hasn't been in the House of Commons for over a year. Because he's been investigated for rape, assault, abuse of power. Well, there's a guy called Alex Tiffin, happens to be a journalist. And this particular journalist has reported this, 4 times. And he actually went out there to actually name the geezer, because he thought it was in the public interest. For which it is, you see, because of surgeries. This guy, he goes out there, well, he hasn't done surgery since his arrest, because yes, he was arrested. Would you want to, have a one-to-one meeting, especially if you're a woman? Well, I don't know what he's into, to be honest. Well, with this man, if you knew that he's actually under investigation and has been bailed for a 4th time. Well, oh my Gideon. It gets from bad to worse, doesn't it? It really does. So this Conservative Whip's office spokesperson said the MP would be asked not to attend the parliamentary estate until further notice. This appears to have been adhered to. He hasn't turned up. Oh, that's okay then. Yeah, no, it's not really, is it? Well, the thing is, though, he's been out canvassing, meeting residents. Do they know what he's about? Okay, you can argue, well, he's innocent until proven guilty. That's fair enough, in many ways. But people still need to know. It is in the public interest. Alex Tiffin was right. Alex Tiffin has his own independent media, which is called Black Isle Media. And he does a variety of different tweets and what have you on Twitter, not X. Yeah, and it's shocking. It's shocking. And he regularly updates these as well. So this one here is from the 22nd of May 2023 regarding Andrew Rosindell. Now, I think people need to seriously think about who they're gonna vote for when it comes to the next general election. Are you really gonna vote for this man? He's been reselected for the next general election. Reselected. He's under investigation. He's been bailed 4 times. There's obviously some evidence there that the police still want to, dig a bit deeper, maybe. Well, this man has also got association with, not affiliated, but, he has dealings with Tommy Robinson. That's the kind of man this is. He was also one of the architects of Brexit, along with Bill Cash and them lot. He's also, which is not entirely legal, there's the European Youth Conservatives, which apparently operate all over Europe, what have you. But under European law, third countries are not allowed to politically campaign in the EU. Maybe it was all right when we weren't a third country, when a whole load of numpties didn't put the cross. Yeah, well, that was actually before the referendum. Anyway, when they did put the cross in the wrong box, they bugged everything up. And a whole bunch of kippers that they are. Well, oh, crikey. Now, people, the only reason to do this video is I just want to expose it. It's not exposed, it's already been exposed. But no one seems to be talking about this stuff. There's so many of them. Imran Khan got arrested. Natalie Elphick's husband, Charlie Elphick, was arrested. They went to jail, him and Imran Khan. Hey, Peter Bone's been slapping his thing in a staffer's face. And what about little Mark Francois? Even he was arrested, although there wasn't enough evidence, so they released him. Might do a video about that as well, maybe. Oh, well. So yeah, Rosindell was arrested in suspicion of rape, sexual assault, indecent assault, abuse of a position of trust, and misconduct in public office on the 17th of May 2022. When these allegations are made, you see, there's always an element of truth in them. And this one looks like it's might go run its full course. But Mark Francois? Can you imagine it? Oh my Gideon, you don't have to... Well, you wouldn't get away, would you? You just have to belly flop me and you'd be back at... Oh, scary thought. Oh, no, not for me. Anyway, since his initial arrest, this is obviously Andrew Rosindell, on May 2022, Mr. Rosindell had his police bail extended 4 times by the Metropolitan Police, while inquiries continue. And Rosindell, as I said a moment ago, was reselected by his local party in Romford. Oh, I think Jess Phillips had something to say about that as well. Well, Mr. Rosindell had not, Jess Phillips, Labour MP, attended the Commons since May 2022, and as a Tory whip. And the Commons authorities have asked them not to. But they've asked them not to. Don't come to any of the parliamentary buildings at all. We don't want to see you here. You give us a bad name. No sex offenders, thank you. Well, allegedly, sex offenders. And he isn't convicted yet. I say yet because it's not looked good for him, is it? Well, inquiries remain ongoing, and that's a response from Metropolitan Police. And that's by Alex Tiffin, this was, who he's quite prolific, he is, on this topic. But then you got Labour's, I'll show you that, Alex Tiffin. This is Alex Tiffin, if you want to follow him on Twitter. You see, I'm following him. I am, because he puts his neck out there. He does. He does the difficult stories. So, anyway, Jess Phillips, who's the Labour MP, I like Jess Phillips, actually. She stated previously that constituents may feel entitled to know if their MP, so they can make an informed decision on meeting them. This was on the previous case, probably something to do with Imran Khan, who got convicted. But she's right. Who wants to go to a surgery with somebody like Andrew Rosindell if you knew that he's a potential sex offender? If he's done it once, he's likely to do it again, Like paedophiles. I was speaking to a psychologist because my dear wife had my kids, what have you, from Carol's previous marriage. And the therapist there, the child therapist, and the psychologist both said that, generally speaking, they reoffend every 5 years as a rule, almost as a rule. Sex offenders, that is. So yeah, I don't know. So, this is just crazy. These people, such as this guy here, Andrew Rosindell, there has to be some truth in it. We haven't got a conviction yet, if there's going to be one. Maybe they won't get enough evidence. But they obviously have some major suspicions about this guy to have to bail him 4 times. And he's a Tory MP and just been reselected. Anyway, what do you think? Do you know of any other Tory MPs that have been misbehaving? And let's, expose them again. Because we need to reaffirm the public opinion on these people. Remind them who they're voting for. If you are going to vote for Andrew Rosindell. Well, please leave in the comments down below. But please, boop the old like button because it helps the channel, And maybe we can prevent more of these cretins, sex offending cretins, and rapists as well, potentially. Potentially. That's the allegation. You don't want them in power. You don't want them in power, even if there's the slightest suspicion. If allegations have been made, they should be stripped Not necessarily tarred and feathered, but you know what I mean. They need to be taken out of office. A by-election or something. No, with Peterbone, there possibly could be a by-election, but we'll see. Yeah. Peterbone, there he is. Tory MP. Peterbone hit and abused staff member, Watchdog says, but not only that, he put his bare genitals in another man's face. You know, is it me, or is the Tory party full of sex offenders and rapists? And do you know what the thing is? They're all Brexiters. They're all flipping Brexiters. Oh my giddy aunt. Anyway, what do you reckon? Please leave in the comments down below. The Sport channel, you do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee, and the links down below. But also members. We have memberships, we do. And I will be, at some point, I don't know what I'm going to do, as in extra little perks for the members. But yeah, we'll be doing that soon. Anyway, time for me to go, so today, you know, it's getting from bad to worse, isn't it?